Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 5 of The 100, entitled Human Trials. Human Trials. They done hit Clark in the neck, right in the square of her face with the butt of a gun. They think she's a grounder. They killed Anya, presumably, shot her in the chest. Unless it's like Jasper and they just missed the heart and they're just going to patch it up with some seaweed dirt, whatever. And that's really where we're going to pick up with it and kind of go from there. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day there is a reaction, links are in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. All right, let's get into it. Oof, stressful. Her mama's gonna see her. They think she's a grounder, an outsider, if you will. Go to your baby.
Wait. Once the prisoner is secured.
She's not a prisoner. She's my daughter.
Yeah, that you beat in the face with a fucking rifle.
Clark.
Mom? Spit in her face. You floated my dad, you whore.
Mom.
The 100. Damn, bro, I don't know what updates I did to my headset, but this shit is like extra loud all of a sudden. Ooh, I'm gonna turn that hella down. Hopefully it's not too loud for you all. Anyways, she gets reunited with her mom, which is really cool, right? We'll see if she still holds that grudge. I wonder if old girl's gonna be like, hey, I butted your daughter in the face with my gun. We also killed her friend out there. We killed another one of the 100. It's not, though. We could spin it that way. Anyways, let's keep it going.
I need saline and a pressure dressing.
I'm on it.
Okay, honey. I saw your ship crash.
I wasn't on it. I'm right here. Is she all right?
She will be.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We had no idea who she was. Where have you been?
Burn. Mount Weather.
Oh.
The grounders took you to Mount Weather?
Oh, no, the Mountain Man. There you go, Clark. Get the
We
exposition.
have to get them out.
We're not doing this right now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mom. Did anyone else make it here?
Yes.
Everybody but Jaha. Well, Jaha's here now.
Finn and Bellamy.
Oh, her baby daddy's alive.
We're dead.
Yeah, well.
I thought you were dead.
You know who is dead? Your dad. You know whose fault that is? Your mom's. You gonna bring that back up? That's parental love right there. Kissing that dirty forehead. You don't know what you could have caught kissing that. You get a whole worm come out of her forehead into your mouth.
I've done here all this time by fighting. When there was a better way.
See if he drinks it or spits it back in his face. He's gonna spit it in his face. He actually took a swig. I thought he was gonna be patooey.
Mount Weather. How many guards are here? Where are Finn and Bellamy?
Clark, please. You need to rest.
I don't need to rest. I'm fine.
Mama Clark,
I
she's
don't need you to protect me.
Mama Clark, she's really trying to
I
give
need
you
to save my friends.
this exposition that you fucking need to hear. All right? Open your ears. They're at Mount Weather. There's an old man up there sucking the grounders dry and dumping their blood to heal their people, but they do have delicious pancakes and desserts.
Ma'am. Movement in the Northwoods.
Grounders?
I don't think so.
Y'all better be careful, bro. They'll come in there with tear gas and light your ass up.
Hi.
I've been waiting here all night.
No.
I needed sleep.
Raven,
Sucks, but I'm dealing with it.
She's dealing with it. I'm so glad she's in a better light, like a happier mood. Am took the weapon immediately. They saved Mel. There's Bellamy.
Yeah, go. I'll catch up.
Okay.
Dow.
I know you. Factory station. Where are the others?
There are no others.
Found her a day from here. No survivors. Lots of supplies.
Get her to medical.
We're gonna get a little Clark Bellamy reunion. Oh, right up into his arms. Hey, bro, it's good to see you. You realize that's Clark, right?
Now there's something I thought I'd never see.
Oh, look at them. Growth. Let's go ahead and make out one time. Put your tongue in his mouth. She said, oh, I didn't forget about you. Here's a hug.
You too.
How many with you?
They're at Mount Weather.
Where's Finn?
Speak.
Looking for you.
That brother going. I don't think they're gonna get a reunion.
I count 26.
Yeah, 28. These people don't look like warriors, Finn.
Finn, this is what you get for being a fuckboy. If you would stop being so hard-headed, went back to camp, regroup for a minute. I get his thought process though, because he thinks that like this is like dire situation. You saw somebody with a watch, thinks she's dead. It's not the case. Use your brain a little bit. All right, you got a lot of emotions going on. I ain't mad at you for it, but still, you're a piece of shit.
And there's kids, old people. There's nothing big enough here to hold our friends.
They could be underground.
I look at Murphy being a reasonable one, speaking sense. Talking about they're underground. No, bro, there's kids and shit. Finn, my guy, you got it all wrong. You're sitting here this whole time. You're scoping out this camp. Meanwhile, back at camp, the girl you're looking for is throwing it back for Bellamy. All I'm saying is, fucking leave. Just go. What are you doing?
Where's you?
Oh, and what does that do? Oh, he made him go cross-eyed and flutter-eyed. The last thing to make him do that was Octavia.
First dose is the worst.
Better go fast before he turns that shit back on. Imagine halfway through just. I do like Raven and Wick working together. They seem like they'd be good buds. And y'all got shit security if you don't know somebody's sneaking out the back.
Because you were raised in space, your circulatory systems developed the ability to filter radiation out of your blood. Now, it's just a theory. But if we were to circulate Maya's blood through your system...
Make her better. What happens to him?
Not sure.
Nah, you are sure, because you're doing the same shit you'll be doing with the goddamn grounders.
Look, don't even think about it. It's too dangerous.
I don't like anything about that.
We got back to the dropship and no one was there. We assumed it was the grounders.
Of course you did. You couldn't have known it was the mountain men. No one could have.
How long until chocolate cake turns into being hung upside down and drained for their blood?
I don't know.
But we don't have much time.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, whose nickname is Chocolate Cake? Like, what are you talking? How long does Chocolate Cake take to turn into them being, like, how much chocolate cake do they got to feed them? This is a good point, though. What if they are just buttering them up to get, and I think they may use my, ooh, see, I told you, bro. That shit's all, it's a whole thing right there. It's a setup.
We're changing the plan.
Finn's like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker to the ground.
This is their food.
That makes me so uncomfortably sad for those people. Like, that's your whole food supply. And this asshole just threw fire in there. Off of an assumption. This is how wars and shit get started. You just threw a whole log of fire in there. One, you could have used that shit for resources. You could have took some food, but at the same time, like, this camp, Murph pointed out, like, this camp is women and children and some men. Like, there's children trying to put this fire out right now, and you're destroying their. That's so. I don't like it. I don't like it.
We don't have you people. Did you mind if we look around? I want to grab Finn like Homer Simpson does to Bart Simpson and just wring him by his neck. My man's gone off the rails. And you can look at it from his point of view because he feels like he's in the right in all this, but from a logical fucking standpoint, to take a step back, breathe for a minute, be like, all right, this is the direction we need to go. Look at these peeps right here. They're not holding fucking prisoners of war, dipshit. What if they have one person there and he's going to go off and just...
You see, I told you it got better. Your body's already craving it.
Give me that motherfucker dope. Here, take some heroin. Oh, Kobe. Pass me the ball, Kobe. This motherfucker. That hurts. Don't do that, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at that juice. Is it making them weak to those sounds?
Shock treatments every 2 hours. When he fears the tone, we move to phase 2.
So this shit they're putting in his system, he's supposed to... I feel like maybe they were turning them people into Reapers, but that could be a stretch, by the way. That could be a fucking stretch. But nonetheless, that stuff is making him fear the tones, so...
Look at him. I feel nice.
Radiation get my man buttered.
Has been heavily sedated. You will, of course, feel that too.
Yeah, this...
It's perfectly normal.
This motherfucker got free drugs.
If you've never done this before, how do you know?
You're right. I should have said, it's to be expected. This will take a while. Why don't you head back to your room? I'll send for you once he's awake.
He's like, Brian, nah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright right here. Ooh, Monty piecing that shit together himself.
Sir, if I'm wrong about this, only one of us has to die.
Everybody wants to make them noble ass sacrifices.
Go home. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
And he also knows he's probably the only person of that group that actually wants any peace, man. I think he'll start talking English, little buddy.
Your knife, too.
What, bro? Right on fucking cue. You gonna cut him free beforehand? Go ahead and cut them things off his hands.
Let this be the first step toward peace.
My thought process on this is not that that guy was waiting to get untied to take him, blah, blah, blah. He trusted him enough to drink the water when Kane spoke to him, right? And then he flipped around and only spoke English once those other two people were away. I think he's knocking him out for the simple fact so he can take him further into his own camp, whatever it may be, without him knowing how to get there. Just a thought process, but still. God, dog. What if his back just snapped in half? You feed him to a Rancor? I was right about the last thing I said. They got him locked down there like fucking Jesse Pinkman at Uncle Owen, whatever the fuck, Uncle Jesse's house. Whatever, Uncle Ricky Bobby. Jax, Uncle Jax. There it is. I knew it was a J. Jaha. Winner. Boy, I call this shit a mile away.
So we meet again.
So we meet again. Imagine that shock on Jaha's face right there, or on Kane's face. That's the only thing that made sense. I'm like, you're doing it in a reveal where like it has to be somebody that we know. So why wouldn't it be? Okay. So they have to be somewhere between those two places. So he didn't miss the eastern U.S. by too far if wherever the dead zone is. I think the dead zone's somewhere where the ocean may have used to been, but a good portion of it dried up from some nuclear radiation, nuclear blast or something. I don't know. I don't know.
They could have just found that stuff.
Hey, Ben, stop! Listen to me. Get off me!
See what I'm saying, bro? Fucking piece of shit.
Finn, don't do this.
Why? What did she do?
Let's just walk out of here while we still can, okay?
Look at Murph being the reasonable one. Double turn. Double turn. So somebody's gonna make a move. It's gonna be gun watch.
Please.
He's coming from a place of so many emotions that he sees clothes, so he wants to jump to the conclusion, they were here, you killed them. No, dumbass. They could have fucking just walked up and found those clothes. If I'm a scavenger in this area, I'm taking those too. That's a good way to stay warm. Jackets. Idiot. He just has so many emotions, and he's acting off pure instinct, and his instinct's wrong. It was nighttime when they got there, now dawn's breaking. How long have you been searching? Haven't found them. They're not there. Put two and two together. You know it's bad when Murphy's the only person out here making sense. He's gonna turn that shit off and they're gonna fight. Watch. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Lincoln's kind of been a character for a minute. I've never met you, so this is gonna be a bad day for you. Oh. Hey, you had the power position. You could have just popped his eyes out in the first place. You didn't have to get on top of him with all the extra shit. You could have went straight Mountain Viper on that ass. I haven't seen the show, but isn't this the whole plot line of Euphoria? They cured her of her Skittles pox.
What happened? Containment breach in the dorm. No one's ever been as sick as you and come back.
Cure the rainbow. Spread the rainbow. I remember what it was.
Tell me about the radiation leak.
The air filtration system malfunctioned, but the containment system worked.
Malfunctioned?
I'll look into it. Now go paint, Dad.
Ah, that's his...
I'm your head of security. I'll clean this up. You have a big decision to make.
What would you do?
Me? I'd use them.
That's why he did the fucking...
Just like that.
That's why he did the thing in the first place.
Our people come first, right?
See, I think Dante maybe does have a little bit of some sort of a soft spot. Maybe he's not the true evil after all. Maybe it's his doofus ass son. He just opened fire on an old man running.
He was just trying to get away.
You just killed an innocent kid. How much fucking ammo you got in that clip? I don't know if I got the unlimited ammo perk on. Just mowing them down. I don't know if I expressed this to you guys or not, but... yeah, look at you, dumbass idiot. Bro, the fact that Octavia knew the kid's name and went over to tend to him. I don't know if I've expressed this enough recently, but I fucking hate Finn. Get away from me. Watch, he's gonna try to get close to him. Get away. No.
I found you.
No. 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 Hey, guess what, Finn? You fucked up. You shot an old man trying to run away. And then a kid. You should have left when you had the chance. The only sane person there was NyQuil. That's it. Artigus. And the old man and everybody that was just mowed down senselessly by some white dude with a gun. I mean, you know, as history repeats itself, even in the future. Kane leads a mission to make peace with the Grounders. Jasper participates in a risky experiment, and President Dante Wallace issues a warning. So Dante, I think Dante is more of a soft side, and I think, I don't know his son's name, but he's a whole piece of shit. 1, experimenting on Lincoln, and 2, the name of the episode being Human Trials, using that to help operate on the humans is, using that moment to kind of try to almost sacrifice Maya to get them to work on, I think him and the doctor were in cahoots, and they argued to make it look like they actually didn't like each other. Piece of shit. I mean, other than that, I mean, Clark's there. She's found. You didn't find her. She found you murdering people. God, dude, Finn pisses me off. That just made me unhappy. That whole thing, because those people again were just scavengers. They had supplies. That was the healer. His leader's not there. His leader, of course, being oh girl. Hey, don't let her find out about that. By the way, don't let her find out that y'all just came up in there and did that, because there's gonna be hell to pay. Octavia may be cool with them, but you're not. Mama Clark obviously mad. She got her daughter back, but just for a moment as she goes to sneak back out. I like the episode. I think the episode was pretty solid, and it just shows the slip into insanity as one kid acting off of emotions, and that's not gonna go good for him. I think for the rest of the time, throughout the rest of the season. So, hey, listen. On that note, I think I'm gonna keep the outro pretty short because they're moving forward potentially with human trials to use the other 47. They're trying to get people together to go to Mount Weather, and obviously the big one, Kane, in the damn pit where Han Solo found Chewbacca, is there with Jaha. We'll probably explore on that more on the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and get over to it. So episode 5, again, was entitled Human Trials. Episode 6 is entitled The Fog of War. I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.